Hey IDs, welcome to Module 1. Here we go. This is going to be really exciting, and there's nothing better than getting off on the right foot with a really great question to just get us started in the in exploration of designing and developing an online course. And that is this online learning thing, e-learning as we refer to in this particular concentration, right? Is it here to stay? Is it for real? You know, it's interesting when I think about, especially in the higher ed um, sector of this. I'm always thinking, is the competitiveness of, online versions of courses going to create problems for higher ed, especially the small, independent, liberal arts colleges? I'm always thinking that these guys are threatened because of what we're doing, particularly at Northeastern. And it's just we're responding to the market, responding to the demands of people. And so, is that going to impact the way that the way that higher ed looks like in say the next 10 years? I swear it is. It's going to be very different. And I have an 11-year-old daughter. She's going to be in college in a short time, and I think she's going to be experiencing something that's markedly different than what I did when I was in school. So it's interesting. Is it here to stay? Seems like it is. What can we expect in the future? I'm not really sure. There's a lot of unanswered questions about LMSs, about how the course is delivered. All those things are, which we'll talk about in this course too, are really kind of out there. So I want you to be thinking about that throughout the whole duration of this course. How is it that e-learning is going to look like in the future, and how is it going to shape higher ed in that particular thing, right? The second thing we're going to be looking at is just about as an important thing as you possibly can, and it's it comes back to anything that really we do in terms of like writing, in terms of advertising, any of those kinds of things. We need to know if we have a product to deliver, who our audience is, right? And so we need to understand that. And so that's one of the things that's in lesson 2. We're going to explore that. Who are we designing our courses for? All right. It's a really kind of an important thing. Anytime you have something like this where you're providing a service or a product, you need to know who they are, and you need to deliver it accordingly based on what kind of user you have. And that's what we have in this particular case. And who are those users? Who is the audience that we are catering to in online learning? Usually it's the adult learner. Right now, that's where it is. It's the adult learner. How do adults consume information? Very different, as you'll see in the lecture, than how children do it. And it all comes down to where they are in their lives and what experiences they've had. And that dictates how they consume information, how they consume education, how they consume learning products and things like that. So it's important that we dig down into how an adult thinks in order for us to design properly. So those are good questions, really good ones to get started with. And so you can look forward to that. We've got some really robust discussions here and things like that for you to participate in Module 1. And I hope you really enjoy it. And get yourself ramped up because in week 3, we're off and running, baby. All right, we'll see you.